Okay, I think we might be in business here. Sorry about that. Anybody that was planning to join me today after I announced it on our Twitter and Facebook. So yeah, just for future reference for anybody that wants to stream Twitch by your phone, make sure the portrait orientation is off the lock because you have to like rotate it to horizontal, and when that's on it just doesn't read it, it doesn't register or engage. So technical difficulties are dealt with, and let's move on to doing what a collector does best: collect things. Let me get the stash over here. Got a big old stash to go through, so without further ado, I'm gonna get cracking. We'll start kind of small here, this little guy. Let's see, I see German writing on, nope, I take that back. I see French, who, incidentally enough, will be playing tomorrow in the World Cup final, which should be awesome. Going to check that out with some guys I play soccer with. That should be fun. All right, let's see here. It's not an easy way to open this. It's might just have to. There we go. All right. So it's about a game-shaped box. That is a big part of what I collect. But okay, so this is from Red Art. I'm only moderately familiar with them. Honestly, I forget so much of what I order. And oh yeah, I forgot about this. Super cool. This is called Heidelberg 1693. I only just became aware of this game fairly recently, and it seems pretty awesome. It's basically like a Ghosts and Goblins type of game, you know, sort of 16-bit side-scrolling action-adventure type of game, insanely hard and all of that. And but it touches on actual events from history, which I think is pretty darn cool. So you might learn a thing or two while you're having some fun and maybe cursing at the screen with all the difficult platforming that unfolds before you. All right, let's move on to this little guy here is from Best Buy. I have a feeling I know what this is, but that's part of the fun, you know. I sit on boxes and packages and whatnot for a while so that I can really just kind of forget about it and be surprised all over again. Let's see what we got here. Oh yeah. Maybe I can actually start playing this. Keep hearing so much about it. People seem to love it. Gonna gift the other one. So this is the double pack. I'm gonna gift the other one to probably my daughter. She's more inclined to play. She didn't really care much for Arceus. I don't know. It wasn't for everybody, but I think she'll dig that one from what I'm told. I heard that folks from Breath of the Wild had worked on that, so I think that's pretty darn cool. I mean, it is an open world action-adventure RPG type of game. And this package I had already opened, I forgot. Got me some No More Heroes 3. I actually got the whole series on Switch. It's a really cool, fun series that I've been meaning to play through. Probably do that for Retronathan. I think that qualifies. I think that this series originally dropped in like the early 2000s, I want to say, on the Wii originally, but has seen different iterations on subsequent platforms. All right, I have no idea what this is. It says online seller on here. Something maybe I ordered off of eBay. About to find out. All right, it's got a crushed box inside. That's never a good sign. Oh wow, okay. Totally forgot about this. It's a pizza cutter, but it looks like a freaking mini Viking axe. How cool is that, huh? Looks like it's a pretty good design. I just love things that are practical, but also just freaking cool, like a good design aesthetic, which that is. It looks like maybe it's a little cheaply made per se, but we'll see how it holds up. Okay, this is from Fulfillment Center. Exciting. I have no clue what this could be. Oh wow. Okay, yeah. So GameStop had a sale on different things. This one was on clearance. Balan Wonderland. I mean, I got it for $4. It's from the person that did Knights, which was one of the better games on the Sega Saturn. But this thing looks pretty janky. But I was like, for $4, I mean, shoot, I'll try it. Why not? So yeah, bought a few things from them, but they often will sell or ship things separately. All right, this is from Amazon. I don't do a lot of game purchases from Amazon, but every once in a while, to diversify. Oh, this is actually not a game. Forgot I bought this. Wow. Been meaning to watch this with the kiddos. Absolute amazing movie from the 80s. The Last Starfighter, one of my faves. Haven't watched it in a while, so it'll be fun to watch this with the kiddos. This is, I think, supposed to be 4K, or maybe it's an upscale, like, whatever. Newly restored from a 4K scan of the original negative. So should look pretty crispy clean. All right, but for right now, the focus is on holiday movies and shows and whatnot. Just introduced my kids to Christmas Vacation last night, and I think they rather enjoyed it. It's a classic for a reason. Always cool to see things through their eyes, you know, just kind of experience it vicariously for the first time. All right, so this here, who is this from? What are they called again? I get all the t-shirt, TeePublic. That's it. There's a lot of different online t-shirt retailers, and I get them kind of confused. But so, wow, this seems kind of small. Oh, that's right. I ordered it. This is for my buddy. So you got what's her name from the Golden Girls. She's doing with her hands. That's kind of what they do for Run the Jewels. It's a hip hop group that's like amazing. My buddy really loves them. I just thought it was a funny, kitschy kind of shirt that he's gonna adore, I think. Bought this one for myself. This is a classic show. Little Sanford and Son. That's a really cool, almost has like a classic movie poster kind of appeal to it. I just love the design and I love the show. So I had to get it. I didn't have to, but you know, I had to. And then, you know, keeping things festive, little Wham, Last Christmas. Got to be one of my favorite Christmas tunes. Really just love that jam. All right, so I'm like, gosh, I'm not even halfway through. I got a lot to go through here. Okay, well this, I think I already opened this before at an unboxing. This is just Demon Throttle. I got it from Amazon. Intrigued by that game because they say physical only, which is very rare in this day and age. Who knows? They could go back on their word and, you know, release it digitally, but I just thought that was pretty cool, so I jumped on it. All right, so this one is from Best Buy. You know what? Let me use my trusty blade here. No Hordarian goes forth without a trusty blade. Okay, so these are I mentioned I had ordered the whole series, so these were the others and No More Heroes. So Cool, cool. All right. I'm just going to go from the smallest packages on up. Another one from Best Buy. Whatever could it be? We are about to find out. All right. It's got a few things in here. I think these are some games I ordered a while back. Yeah, so, you know, Limited Run has, they feature some of their games at Best Buy. I don't know how long that's going to last. I think there was some bad blood with them more recently. But I got me some Double Dragon Neon, Castlevania Requiem for the PS4, and Zombies Ate My Neighbors and Ghoul Patrol, the sequel, for the Switch. Very cool. All right, my game collection is expanding, which is always the case. I always get a backlog, ever increasing, and never enough time to play everything. Okay, so this little guy here is from Disney Movie Insiders. Really cool program where you get points and things, and you can redeem them for little tchotchkes and things. I just happened to jump on this one. I think it was the 25th anniversary of Hercules, so I got these cool pins. That's a classic. I haven't watched that one in a while. I think the kiddos would like that. Although, kids these days, I swear, I mean, I was weaned on, you know, classic Disney animation, but they don't seem too keen on it. They'd much rather watch maybe oh yeah, here's my holiday themed Never Ending Story t-shirt. Had to rock that. So yeah, they'd much rather maybe watch like a YouTuber or somebody than a classic Disney cartoon. But I think as a responsible dad, it's not that I'm going to keep trying, you know. All right, so this here, I think, was ordered from somebody from eBay. It's got like a person's name here, so I want to say maybe it's a CD. It's about that size, but we'll see. Maybe a soundtrack for something. Oh, that's right. This is pretty random. I don't know. The CS Angels, I forget what that stands for. ComSot or something like that. I think I heard them on like Spotify, and it was a really garbage recording. It was like the Lost Sessions or something. So I wanted to hear like what they, you know, sounded like actually produced and everything, because they sounded like a really cool like new wave 80s type of band, which is totally my jam. So I saw that, and you know, for not too much, and just ordered away. Okay, another one from Best Buy. This feels like maybe it's just one game. Oh, that's right. Had to get me some Cuphead. That's with the DLC all on one cartridge. As you can see from the sticker, it says the DLC is included. So yeah, it's a classic game, very hard. I actually need to dive back into that with my son. Great co-op, but man, it's maddening. So difficult, but we did make our way through a good proportion of it. All right, let's see what this is from Target. I want to say that maybe, now where's my trusty blade? That maybe it is collector's edition. And I am correct in that assessment. All right, I remember ordering this a while back. And Target's really weird about their orders. Like, they're just kind of like, oh yeah, so the date changed. You need to like be okay with that, or we're gonna cancel your order. Like, really? Anyway, Death's Door Ultimate Edition. Seems to be a cool action RPG type of game, indie type of game, that I haven't had. I played just a real little bit of it, but I'm just a sucker for collector's editions, and Devolver Digital, who publishes this, they put out good product, I think. I definitely dig their stuff. All right, Arrow Films. Should I do this one? You know what? let's do this LP here. This is, I believe I got this, I don't know, it says Bandcamp, so I don't know if I ordered directly from them. I thought this was from a Kickstarter that I supported. This guy by the name of Word Burglar, Canadian rapper who just raps about geeky kind of stuff and comics and video games and whatnot, and he's really talented and has great beats and great collabs with people. And I mean, gosh, I don't mess with vinyl too much, but man, look at that! What an album cover! That's just dynamite. I mean, look at all the details there. You see, just folks dancing and Super Nintendo there, and is that MODOK? But yeah, here's the song list. I guess it's reversed, but cool stuff. I just wanted to support the guy because I love what he does, and he seems like a really cool dude, really super nice. Oh, I forgot. Look at this. What? I forgot he was including a mix CD there of the album. It says 1 of 100. Wow, I feel special. I don't know if he wrote that on all of them, but I think that's pretty darn cool. That's that's awesome. That little personal touch. And then, wow, that is dope. Okay, so one other thing that I had that was part of this deal was he would hand write the lyrics to one of his songs, and he signed it. This is for the Mos Eisley rap show, which is an incredible rap about, of course, everyone's favorite cantina on Tatooine in Mos Eisley. But that's just incredible. I just absolutely love that. Word Burglar, man. Check him out. All right. So I'm going to move on to some bigger stuff here. I'm running out of the smaller stuff. All right. So this is from Arrow Films. Anybody that knows me knows that I love me some boutique, off the beaten path genre type of films, old school classics and what have you. Arrow's great for that kind of stuff. And actually, wow, I did not know I ordered this. Oof, wow, this is like legit. Okay, so it's like Donnie Darko on 4K. I think they were running some kind of sale, so I ordered a few things from them. But man, I love this film. Utter classic. Jake Gyllenhaal, if I'm saying his name right. And dark, but cool and trippy, and great soundtrack. Just love this film. Check it out if you haven't. Also have in here, check these guys out. House and House 2. Not to be confused with the MD guy that knows all the weird conditions and saves the day, but these were very weird, fun, haunted house, demon, ghost kind of comedy horror movies. It's been a while since I've seen them. I think the first one starred, I don't know if they both do, but the guy from Greatest American Hero, believe it or not, I'm walking on air. And also Norm, the guy from Cheers. So pretty cool. I have to check those out at some point. All right, moving on. So, all right. Well, since I just did Arrow Films, why not some Vinegar Syndrome? They are all about genre film preservation, as it says here on their label. They get some really wacky films. Some, would be considered like smut. They're more like pornography, like from kind of stuff that they would play like in movie, like the dingy movie theaters, in New York, like back in the day kind of thing. But they have a lot of just wild, weird, lost treasures, like some that I'm about to show you. So, I haven't seen the whole thing just yet. I sat through some of it. Voyage of the Rock Aliens. It's a musical that kind of evokes a little bit of Grease too, maybe. It's very cheesy. It's got I think Tito Jackson in it. And it's just a fun, weird little 80s cornball kind of movie. It's a treat. Okay, so next up I got Santo here. Not Santa, Santo. Very, very big difference. You know, you got here a luchador wrestler that goes on mysterious adventures and fights monsters. And like, I am not familiar with this versus Dr. Death. I had bought a movie of it's like Santo y Blue Demon versus Los Monstruos. And it's just bonkers B movie, bad special effects, rubber suits, and good stuff. I mean, look at that. Just a campy good time. So yeah, definitely be looking forward to that. Okay, so one of the things about film collectors is that we can go nuts over some cardboard, you know, just like these dust covers. Now, Vinegar Syndrome had a sale recently where they had some custom, like, vintage comic looking dust covers. And so I didn't have these films, so I went ahead and, oh, actually I did have this one. So I snapped them up because these covers, man, look. I mean, that's for Tammy and the Teenage T-Rex. Was that really the name of the film? I thought it was just Tammy and the T-Rex, but yeah, I think they just added a little bit there on the title. But look at that. Just make it look like a classic comic from, like, you know, the 50s and 60s. Pretty rad, if you ask me. Now this one's for Bloodbeat. Incredible film, one of the best films that I watched with my bad movie group, the QMCs represent. Most folks in the QMC are in Canada, and we screen these like terrible films and watch them together and just riff them MST3K style. So this one in particular was like so weird. It was like The Shining, but in the mountain, or not like in the snow, but like in the woods. And there's like a ghost samurai, and you just got to see it. Absolutely love that one. All right, so got something else in it. Ooh, I think I know what this is. So for the first time, Vinegar Syndrome branched out and offered a comic book, so, of New York Ninja, which is another one of my favorite discovered, B movies. Basically, I think they had the film, like, it was filmed, but they didn't have, like, any of the soundtrack or the dialogue or anything recorded. So they actually put up money to get, like, some good, actors that are, like, Cynthia Rothrock was in it, and they just, and I think it was called Voyager was the people that did the score, which was incredible. Like, they knocked it out of the park with that release. I was very happy with that. All right. I'm going to bring some of these boxes in. Let's go with this guy from Strictly Limited. They're sort of like, one of my faves is, game publishers is Limited Run Games. And Strictly Limited is sort of like the German version. They do pretty good job, but like Limited Run Games, it takes a while. Like, they will happily take your money first and get a sense of how many orders they need, and then get them produced, and then it takes a while. But if you're patient and you know what you're signing up for, it's really not a problem. So, it lends itself well to what I'm doing now because, like I said before and have been saying, it's like a nice surprise. You order it, and then, like, months later, you get your stuff. Okay, so, all right, I need to inquire about this. So yeah, I love this game, Wild Guns Reloaded. Part of the reason I ordered it was I think they said something like anybody that ordered, because they were celebrating their anniversary, they were going to include, it's like a book that like features all of their releases and whatnot. So I don't see that in here, so I'm gonna have to reach out to their customer service. They actually responded to another inquiry that I had where they hadn't included something, and they included some extra goodies and whatnot. So they were really cool about it. And I don't have any reason to believe that they won't do that again now. So yeah, but I'm happy I got this. It's one of my faves back in the day, cult classic on the SNES. All right, let's see here. How about this package over here? All right. I think I know what this is. Another eBay purchase. And I'm getting a little crazy with, because, you can put, where you're following certain, you put a search in, and then it'll give you like a heads up when folks are listing, what's in your search. And I've had a search up for, not Gunstar superheroes, but the Guardian heroes for Game Boy Advance. If this is what I think it is, I had just saw it and put a bid in just to see, and I actually won. So I wasn't expecting to win, but call me crazy, but so this is my second WATA certified game, but I mean, it's Guardian Heroes Advance, and it's rated at a 9.8. That's pretty high, as far as those go. And I know people say it's a scam and whatever, but I don't know, it kind of scratches an itch for the collector in me. It's like, okay, well, somebody else put, eyes on it, and they, allegedly know what they're talking about, and they sealed it, and there's information on it, and I just love that presentation. That's pretty cool. So there you have it, my second WATA certified game, and it's rated at a 9.8, and that's pretty dope. So it does look pretty clean when I look at it and scrutinize it up close here. So all right, very cool. All right, let's see here. You know what, let's go open some limited run. I mentioned these guys just a moment ago. I honestly have no clue in here. Oh yeah, that's right. So they were featuring Knights of the Old Republic, and I love this presentation. Look at this. It's like it's a classic VHS cassette. The art on there is superb. Just look at that. So cool. So yeah, these are supposed to be like some kind of convention exclusives or whatever, but they may still have them up on their website, but I'm a sucker for stuff that's presented like that, just retro. And all right, oh, this one will be fun. This is from Archie McPhee. If you're not familiar with them, they feature like a lot of really wacky stuff. I'm talking, like rubber chicken heads and like finger puppets, and it's almost like the what's that Oriental Trading Company where you could just, they're not super cheap per se, but they just have a lot of fun gag kind of items and whatnot. So, and this will actually figure into another broadcast that I'll probably do next week, and do what I like to call a tastening, because what we have here is some interesting things to taste. We got some Caesar salad candy canes. We got pickle candy canes. Oh wait, there's more. We got some brisket candy canes. brisket. We got ketchup, candy canes, butter, and bacon. So I'm going to taste some of those live, all of those actually. I'm going to prepare them and have them ready so I'm not fiddling with, the packaging and whatnot. And that's cool. They included a little, it looks to be a glow-in-the-dark chicken because why not? I just had a couple other things in here. Fried chicken candy. And this here says Magic Cat Notebooks. Just look cute. I'm going to give that to my daughter. So, awesome. And I love that they included a little catalog. Catalogs are fun. Maybe not the most environmentally friendly kind of thing to offer, but, fun to leaf through. And just recycle it when you're done. And there you go. All right, so be expecting a tasting of those interesting candy canes at some point in the near future. Okay, I got a few more left, about 5 boxes. Let's start with this guy from GameStop. Remember I said that there was a sale, and so I ordered quite a few things. I feel like I was trying to qualify for free shipping or something like that. That's how they get you, or you're like, well, let me just get the threshold that'll get me free shipping, or it was something like that, I think. But oh wow, okay. Oh yeah, forgot I got this. Cool, love this guy. Powdered Toast Man, just hilarious, weird, from the Ren and Stimpy show. I grew up on that stuff in the early 90s, Nickelodeon, very, very fun. This is also in here. We've got Minecraft Light. This will be a gift for my daughter. A little bumblebee to, yank the chain and turn it on and off. Very cool. I think she will very much dig that. I also ordered these guys. We got Hotline Miami collection. So that has the first and second games. It's like a top-down view, bloody action shooter kind of game. Think maybe the way GTA used to be before it got 3D on, like, what was it, the PlayStation 2. Yeah, so great soundtrack too, very synth heavy. Okay, and then I got Disco Elysium, which I love the name. I mean, it's in the cover. I mean, it looks cool. I've heard good stuff about it. People seem to really enjoy this. I want to say it's like an RPG, but I don't know too much about it. It was kind of a blind buy. And then finally, got a good price on this one. Greek Memories of Azure. Just a cartoony, very atmospheric, fantasy-based Metroidvania, platformer, action-adventure kind of thing. So I kind of think I have this on like a few platforms. But again, I like to support developers, with if they're putting out projects that I'm down with. I'm like, hey, take my money. You're doing a good job. All right, so this will be an interesting one. This box here is from DKE Toys. Now they produce custom bootleg type of figures and things. Very urban and sense of humor and pop culture references and whatnot. I'm very excited. There's one piece in here that I remember seeing a while back that I thought was hilarious. I thought somebody just kind of did a mock-up, but apparently it's the real deal, and you know, they sold it and I bought it. So, all right, let me open this up here. Wow. So, man, the presentation on this is crazy. You got Count Chewbacula. It's a straight up cereal box. Oh boy, there's a bunch of peanuts and stuff in there. It says free figure inside. Oh, here we go. Let's see what Chewbacula looks like. Oh my gosh, hilarious. I love that. Oh lordy. Got a little graphic on the back there. That's fun. I dig that. All right, let me just put Chewbacula aside here. There's some other stuff in here. They threw some cool little cards in here that I'll go through later. I won't bother with that now, but looks like I also ordered some books from them, some comics. Let's see. I know they had to cancel one of them, so I think they just like ran out. Oh, that's right. They had a book about bootleg figures that I thought looked pretty cool, so I ordered that. Sorry, they really taped this guy on here. Let's see. That's what my handy blades for. Hopefully not to cut myself on an accident. So this was a comic called Draco, Defensive Reconnaissance Across Celestial Orbit. It just, looked intriguing. I mean, it looks like they're, copyright infringement all over the place here with like Contra and Rambo and Terminator and I don't know, is that Red Sonja and like Star Wars? So it should be some kind of crazy mashup of 80s tropes and whatnot. So that's what I'm assuming anyway. We'll see. I'll check it out. And then that book I mentioned is this one, Knockoffs. Just kind of looks pretty fun. That looks like the Incredible Kim Jong-un. Not sure the actual name of that bootleg, but I'm sure I'll find out in the book. All right, so that's DKE. Let's see here. What should I do next? Oh, how about this little guy? This one slipped through the cracks. So TeePublic, they sent. You can order stickers from them of the images. And so they just send them separately. I don't know why. I mean, I guess you could just throw them in the box, but I guess they don't want people to not see them. So they send them separately in an envelope. And here's some of the stickers I got printed. All right. Little MF Doom there. This one's from my buddy. How about 5 Cross Your Lip? A little Sanford and Son action there. All right. So that's those. Let me see. Let's go. Oh, wow. There's some hiding over here. Oops. I'm not under fire. Just got the bubble wrap underneath me. All right, I have no idea what this is. ProMark Direct. Well, we're about to find out. That's what this is about, just discovery. Having fun, opening packages. Oh, wow. So, yeah, I think this was a thing that you could do. I saw in like Slick Deals where you can tell, who the Amazon robot, that you want a free sample of something. And so I got sent a free sample of some M&Ms. Crunchy cookie flavor. So I'll save that for when I'm tasting the candy canes. How about that? All right. So who's this from? Another person so it's likely an eBay order. And let's see what the heck I ordered. Oh, that's right, I forgot about this. One of those things I didn't know I needed until I found out about it. But okay, it's a tiny ass little TV that has the best clips from Back to the Future, and it comes with a little remote and everything, and the TV looks retro, and I'm real excited to try this out. It looks like it'll be a lot of fun. Cool. All right, 3 more boxes to go. Let's go with this guy from. This is from Fan Gamer. So, oops, I'm spilling my coffee over here. And all my excitement. All right. No clue what this one is. Oh, yes. Now it's all coming back to me. I ordered several things from them. Fun website for, video game related merch. But, all right. So let's see. We got stuff bagged up inside of the box. So let me just take it out of the bag here. Whoa. Undertale Collector's Edition. Super cool. I really dug this game. Nothing quite like it. It was an incredible game to play through. Very minimalistic, 8-bit graphics, but big on the feels. That just is a testament to the writing. I mean, the soundtrack was fire. I mean, it was just a well done indie game. So let's see. I don't know if this is the same thing. No. Ordered a collector's edition of Hollow Knight. Another one of those just fantastic games. The atmosphere, it's just incredible. Great sense of progression. I need to finish. I'm going to start again, I think, with this and play through it on Retronathan. I think that'll be a fun one. Right now I'm doing Ori. If you're interested, pop on by. Love to have you. All right. What's in this little baggie? Let's see. This little blue bag. What the heck? Oh, cool. It's Katamari Damacy, the King of All Cosmos. A beautiful looking pen. That's definitely going on my geek backpack. I got another one. This one's like amazing. It's got the prince with his little Katamari ball and the ball spins. Like, how cool is that? I love that game. It's such a fun, mindless game. Collectathon. Just keep rolling and getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And then, speaking of Katamari, got a knit beanie. I'm debating on whether to give that to my son or keep it for myself. I don't know. We'll see. All right. One more box, and then we'll get to the big one, which is limited run, by the way. This one is from Walmart. Whatever could this be? What did I order from Walmart? Think. That would warrant such a big box. Oh, that's right. Wow. Okay. Man, this thing is huge. So I have no idea what this even is. So it's Halo Infinite. But man, what the? It comes with the. Wow. Okay. So there's like a steel book. I don't know what's in here. It's got an illuminated energy sword. My goodness. Pretty cool. It was one of those things where I just saw the deal tweeted about. Wario 64 is great for that sort of thing. And I'm like, why not? I love Halo. I had a lot of fun with that game. Let's do it. All right, so let me push that aside and get to the grand finale. My big old box from Limited Run, which I'm thinking, if I can predict, might be a crazy collector's edition of something. But we're about to find out. All right. They'll all be. So, been waiting on this one for a while. Sorry, it's got a lot of bubble wrap on here. This is the collector's edition of a game I showed you earlier, Double Dragon Neon. Check that out. I wish they would show you on the back, like, what's contained therein, but they don't seem to do that. But I remember it having featuring some pretty cool stuff. And let's see. I had ordered some other things and that's one of people's gripes with Limited Run. If you order something and it's not ready, they're not going to send other stuff, even if it's ready, until, you know, all of your stuff is ready. So people tend to have a hard time with that. I don't mind. It just is what it is, you know. But I don't begrudge people for feeling upset about that. Cool. One of the things I ordered in this order was a little book to excuse me, to put my Limited Run cards. And when you order this album, they include cards with it, and so they included these. Now these Double Dragon ones I don't believe I have this Shantae card, so that's pretty cool. All right, well, what else? There was something else in here. Yes, so I had bought a t-shirt in this order. I think that's the remainder of that box. Oh, wow. Huh? Interesting. So with my t-shirt, they included a card, which is from, it looks like the Monkey Island game, but which is odd because the shirt is actually, it's like the Castlevania version of the Limited Run logo, which, very cool. All right, well, I think I have gone through all of my boxes. Appreciate you joining me live, but I will upload to YouTube, where you can check out some of my other unboxingings and tastings and what have you. I did the one chip challenge not too long ago, if you want to see me suffer. Yeah, so I will probably return in sometime next week, probably on the weekend, to do the tasting. And in between now and then, I'll probably get some more packages, maybe throw those in the mix. So anyway, well, this is fun for me. I hope it's fun for you. And yeah, so stay geeky, and I will see you at the next one.